Welcome back, and right now we are going to move on to our second part in which we are going to talk about climate change. And definitely talking about environment and climate change, this is one of the most important challenges worldwide. And definitely we are talking about awareness, we are talking about individual responsibilities. Now we have demonstration by the students in Australia and Pacific countries. They are just went out to the streets, and these children, they are asking the leaders and world leaders actually to take a direct action and active role in persuading adults to treat climate change more seriously. We're talking about a lot of things in this respect. Over the phone we have the pleasure to have with us Dr. Ayman Abdel Wahab, UN Counselor for Environment Affairs. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Doctor, we are talking about the importance of the awareness with the environment in general and the impact of all what is happening, not only in Egypt, but worldwide as well.
Well, actually, environment topic is no longer a luxury now. In the old days, everybody was looking at environment as, something to be discussed by the elite. But now it's a life-threatening issue. And if we talk about environment, there is a vast areas to talk about, starting from municipal waste and ending with what's happening in Amazon and the destruction of Amazon rainforest. So we can go on and on and on talking about the importance of preserving our environment, because planet Earth is the only inhabited planet until now that we can live on. If we destroy it, we don't have any place to live on. So what we are doing to ourselves, we just have to think about that. And as you mentioned, awareness is a very important topic, because many people from all ages are, until now, they are not aware of what is happening. What's happening in the North Pole affects us. The melting of ice at the two poles are affecting us. The fires in the Amazon and the illegal logging is affecting us. The plastic pollution of all oceans is affecting us. So it's not only what is happening within the vicinity of your home, or even the entire country we are living in, or the entire continent, but it's all linked to each other. Environment is very complicated. One action at the end of the earth affects the very beginning of the earth. So we have to understand that, first of all, and then we have to convey this information to all generations. And this has to happen right now. The time is now. Is not even now. We are past time. We are losing our planet. And as I mentioned in early programs, in your respectful channel, that we have to do a collaborative action, global-wise, not only region-wise, global-wise, to save our planet Earth. Planet Earth is dying.
Good morning, Dr. Abdel Wahab. And since you have mentioned a huge and a grave problem like the Amazon fires that is taking place, and its grave consequences over life, over species, over endangered species and wildlife, and over environment at large, if you could explain to us the consequences of such a tragedy like that, and the reason behind that tragedy, and how could it affect the neighboring continents on our mother globe, how to be able to avoid an incident like that, since it was caused on the first place by the greed of humans. So if you could sum it up in a comprehensive look on your side.
Okay. If we talk about Amazon rainforest, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, rainforest on Earth. And actually it has several aspects. First of all, it does not concern only Brazil. This is considered an international heritage. It's owned by everyone.
Of course.
Everyone on this planet has the right that this forest remain intact.
And the
Because
endangered
first of all-
species also.
Excuse me?
The endangered species also, the wildlife.
Well, actually, it's not only the endangered species. If we talk about endangered species, you know, we can talk on and on. There are lots of animals that are losing their ground and consequently losing their lives. There are many endangered species, animals, birds, insects, all kind of living creatures. And not only that, but we forgot about humans. There are indigenous people in these forests. They are still living on their past traditions. They are trying to live their way, and they have the right to live their way. This is their land. It's not anybody's land. And by destroying these forests, they are losing their land. They are losing their traditions. They are losing their lives. And if we talk about the other benefits of the Amazon forest, it's the lung of the earth. Imagine that we are destroying the lung of the earth. It's producing oxygen for us to breathe. And moreover, it's the storage of carbon for earth. This means that, you know, when fire, when fire starts in Amazon, it releases hundreds of thousands of tons of carbon into the air. It's pumping carbon into the air, and it's even complicating the problem more and more by emitting greenhouse gases, which is carbon dioxide, and it's complicating the global warming and the climate change. So we are getting into a vicious circle. So it's serious. It's very, very serious, and it has to be taken on a global scale, as I mentioned.
Doctor, at the end, if we are talking about environmental policies and law and penalties when it comes to protecting environment, how far are they activated? I'm not only talking about Egypt, because we have seen in Egypt clear awareness in this respect, but I'm talking about the whole world, talking about the United States, talking about all these countries who are also responsible for this.
Okay. If we talk about different continents, you know, you'll be surprised that the African continent is the least one producing any pollutions. Due to the small industrial scale which is going on in the continent. So we are not producing that much pollution, but we are affected by pollution caused by industrial countries. And actually, the largest industrial countries, they are pulling their hand out from this problem. They pretend that nothing is happening. They pretend that the global warming or climate change is a hoax, which is it's very sad. It's very sad that such big industrial countries, with all the technologies they have and with all the advancement in science they have, they deny this big fact.
I believe right after the millions of people who went out today in the streets asking for more decisive stances to be taken in this respect, will have a crucial role in this respect in general, and we will see more serious actions to be taken to treat climate change. So at the end, Dr. Ayman Abdel Wahab, UN Counselor for Environment Affairs, thank you very much for joining us.
You are most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
I guess with this we come to the end of our breakfast show for today. Thank you all for joining us. You are in the company of my dear colleague Dina Hussein and myself, Nashwa Rashid. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more coming up on Nile TV International.